Bang! 11 o'clock market time and I am out. $3,500 on the day on one account. We had to be super patient for it today. We knew we were overextended, all right? We knew there was a gap fill potential, and we also knew where that overnight low was, where the pre-market low was, and where the news candle wick was. It meant a ton of liquidity was sitting down there, and if shorts got greedy, we were gonna attack it to the long side. It's exactly what we did. So let's have a real quick look at it now, and then I'm gonna show you the trade, or the two trades, because there's two parts to it, that I took in 10x speed. So let's go over to it now. Here is the chart, okay, here is the chart. Okay, so the top box up here, the golden box, so to speak, that is the gap fill. You can see it was the gap left overnight. So that was the gap between Wednesday's session and Thursday's session, and gaps love to get filled. And you'll notice the bottom of the box this morning, we tapped straight into it, okay? We tapped straight into it after grinding up. This was the overnight low I had marked out in the blue box, and then I had this pre-market low, okay, in this golden zone. So that was the low that people on the SPY and the ETFs would be looking at from regular trading hours. So that was the 8:30 a.m. low. And you'll notice this wick here, we had a news candle right in here. So I knew a ton of liquidity was sitting under here. So we grinded up this morning. I tried this short. I actually got whipped out of it a couple times and took a loss, which was frustrating, but I kept my loss small and I kept cool. I didn't chase the move down. You know, this is the old gap. All right, this grey box is the old weekly gap we've been talking about for the last week. So we traded under it. I didn't want to chase down because I knew shorts had a good chance to get stuck. So at this point, what was I thinking? I was thinking if we held this pre-market low and if we held this bottom and enough shorts chased in, there was a good chance that we would get a reversion. So what was I looking for in a reversion? Very simple. We go from the high to the low and we're looking for a golden pocket reversion. It's exactly what we got, okay? Exactly what we got. Into the golden pocket, no close above, couple of whips, and we're starting to trend sideways. So that was what I was looking for. The best move came after we took the liquidity from this news candle lows. So you'll notice this trap, a beautiful move down. I'm going to point this out for you here so you can see it. Okay, so lower low, lower high. This is where we trapped the bulls and we started washing down. But what these guys failed to understand is we had this really nice W pattern. So here's your trigger letting you know it wants to go long. There's the trap underneath this news candle low. Shorts chased in and then bang, we squeezed them up into the golden zone. So where was I getting long? Well, I tried a long here. I was watching NQ and I was watching the Dixie. And I tried along here and I was very aware that we might take this first. So I took this long and I sold into these pops into here. And then once we took this liquidity, I reloaded in here and I started adding for this breakout. And I actually sold a little bit early. I sold into VWAP, which was about 90. Okay, and we had a huge stack of orders at 90. I didn't want to hold all my position. And then I took the rest off above this wick here. All right, so I knew this was the start of the liquidity, and anything above that was probably a squeeze to come back in. So now you could be looking long if we hold this breakout area, but really momentum, high time frame is still down, okay? That was the trade. Let's get straight into it. 10x speed trade of the day. I hope you guys had a great day. Don't forget, like and subscribe to this video. I love doing these videos. I love knowing that I'm helping you at home. So if this has been helpful, please let me know. And don't forget, Apex right now has a 90% sale on. You can get up to 20 accounts. Yes, 20 accounts, all replicating each other with the Apex Copy Trader or Replicanto. All right, so you can trade anything from a $25,000 account all the way up to $300,000. And a $300,000 account is only 65 bucks right now. Pretty amazing. Go check that out. The link is in the description below. Until tomorrow, trade safe. Okay, let's have a look then. Into trade one, holding the golden zone, the pre-market low, okay? And then we're looking for a drive out of this squeeze pattern, this sort of lower descending triangle, up into 50% range. And I also have a VWAP which isn't on there, which we keep coming up to in tagging. So I'm going to sell some into. You can see I aggressively sell down to 2 contracts, down to 1 contract, stop, break even, and then I'm out. Okay, and into the second trade here. So now we've taken that news candle low and we're still whipped straight back up, back into the range, looking for the same play, knowing that now we've taken the liquidity and we're going to protect the overnight low for now. So looking for a drive back into the higher prices, right? The premium price range where my golden zone would be. So it's a counter trend on the day, looking for a drive up and then just selling if I can get this fill here, right? And I get the fill and I'm out. And that's it. Simple as that. Thanks for watching.